Hi, good day. My name is Shani Casanova. I'm currently pursuing logistics and supply chain management at UCC. My course name is Applying Values and Attitude to Personal Development. Course code is 0SPCD201A16. As a student and an entrepreneur, I own Bambi Online JA. I sell products as Canberra probiotic gummy bears, peeling oil, yummy wash, tightening gel, chlorophyll drops, turmeric and kojic soap. My core values. Some personal values that guide my life and business is this current harsh competitive economic and trending societies are integrity, being honest with customers and providing accurate information about our products. Respect, treating every customer and coworker with kindness and professionalism. I'm responsible, delivering orders on time. So we have a mutual agreement and responding to customers' concern by social media or WhatsApp. I'm committed to quality. We're choosing the products carefully that best suit my customer need, and I'm honest with my feedback and my results based on self-testing on these products, so I can 100% say, "Hey, I used it. This is the result. You should try it if you have similar issues or in the situation." The grace factor. My understanding of the word grace, great respect and consideration for everyone. I've learned this during this course, and I do apply grace because I do understand that we all need grace as human. Treating people regardless of their background. If I check correctly, we're all dust. Despite the status of our pay, the title behind her name, the assets we own, we're all dust. Listening carefully before responding. Yes, active listening skill is important. So you understand what someone is saying to you, you paraphrase, and if you can give a solution, that's how proper communication goes. Communicate politely and professionally. So I do know a smile go a long way. So if I have a disgruntled, upset customer, I smile and eventually see the facial reaction change because you can't use fire in a gas pan fire, do you? That doesn't work. And I experience similar situations at work. Sometimes I avoid responding immediately to avoid escalation because it won't it won't result in my favor at the end of the day. I can give testimony to that. Showing empathy when others have concern or problems. We have to provide customer service whether we're hired in the field or we're just talking to a coworker or talking to customers. Communication, customer service is necessary. How do you communicate? I don't know sign language, I have to speak. And I know my words have tone. I know my body language speak louder than my work sometimes. And trust me, sometimes my body language go a long way without unspoken words. But I'm adjusting as I go along, working cooperatively and maintaining positive relationships. So within the workspace, we have to be respectful, professional, and show empathy at all time, right? Practicing grace creates a better teamwork, strong customer relationship, a respectful workplace, increased trust, and professionalism. So I have a scenario here based on a customer. She purchased a strawberry foam wash, a 2 ounce of 500. That's the cheapest on the market, I'm telling you. So she reached out and said to me after her purchase, when she got home, she had a spill. She purchased two bottles at the time, but one was spilled completely. And she said, "What can you do?" And I said, "Don't worry about it." I said, "I do understand." And I said, "I can give you a free refill in this case." And that was the solution. She was happy to hear this. And when we linked up, she purchased additional two bottles. So that's a retention and that's good customer service. Bye, darling. And that's, I'm sorry about that. So the fact that I could provide a solution to our problem, because remember, empathy is to put yourself in your customer's shoes or someone's shoes. So I would feel good to know I made a purchase of something I didn't get the use of the value of the money that I paid. So I refill her bottle for her, despite the bottle being cost $200, and I'm only selling the two out of $500. But we win some and we lose some. As I said, I put myself in her shoe and I just refilled the bottle for her. And she made additional purchase and I was happy I went that route with her. So that was a positive approach with empathy and a solution to my customer. So instead of arguing with the customer or not listening or showing empathy or apologizing or reassuring her, that would never give me a resale or another sale. I know that, right? So I'm learning to become a brother's keeper by applying grace, by showing respect, empathy, professionalism, and commitment to resolving issues positively. And I learn it's not every situation I hear that is disgruntled, disrespectful, unprofessional, I'm going to react to right away. It's better be silent, allow that person to wonder why she's not saying anything, why she's not reacting. Then they go and examine themselves. I had a bad day. My tone wasn't correct. I was unprofessional. Grace. Grace. So we do have bad days. And as you may say, adulting is not always easy. 24 hours not enough day for me because I work a 8-hour shift. I'm up from 4:30. I leave my house 6 o'clock. I get home 8:30, 9, and that is just time to clean up, go to bed, and up again, and that for 6 days a week. Ask me how I do it. Because currently I have two children staying with me, and they're the one who are raising themselves. So you see, when I go home, I'm deviating from the situation now. So when I go home and I see an untidy house or unkept place, I let it blow off. If I can wash the plate, I wash it. If I have to dry up the bathroom, I dry it up. If I have to go and burn the rubbish, whatever I have to do, because they're already sleeping, I do what I can do within my scope. So I'm adjusting. I'm trying to change my career path before my children are all grown and out of my memory. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So, by closing off, the core values shape a professional identity, and I've learned that your first impression should be great. Because what? We don't know who we're going to meet, and what we say will have an impact on others. So, as a professional, I try to adjust and adapt in a positive ways as much as I possibly can. And Grace Framework help to interact respectfully with others. I know some individuals hold highly of their titles because yes, they have earned it, while some say, okay, you can call me by my first name. No, you can call me by doctor. No, call me Mrs. And I understand I meet you with meet you at where you're at. So in a professional workspace, if you say call me according to, I apply that title. I aim to apply these principles both in my future career and while I'm currently working as a professional. And of course, I apply all these values within my business because as the year progresses, my business increase, my customer base expand, and I am more marketable. I'm enjoying this experience now, and I'm happy I get the opportunity to learn, develop, earn from all these values, and I'm grateful. Now, thank you for listening. And you should follow my page on TikTok, Bumble Online JA, and you can click the link in my bio and shop on my storefront. Thank you. Okay, save.